Do you ever feel completely overwhelmed by online dating? I'm going to tell you how to hack the app. Hi, I'm Dr. Wendy Walsh for Local Now, and I am here for you. Look, I have a PhD in clinical psychology, and even for me, it took me a while to figure out what the dating apps are doing to our brains. And I know how frustrating it can feel to go on apps, match with a whole bunch of people who don't talk back to you, or try to find ways to engage them and get to the real world, and also get confused because there seem to be so many matches. Now, the first thing I want you to understand about dating apps is that men and women use them very differently. What men do is they literally match with every single woman. At least if they're playing the odds game, that's what they should do. And then they wait and see which woman is interested in them, and then they do an assessment. Women, on the other hand, take some time, read the profile very closely, scrutinize the photographs, and try to make as much of an assessment as they can before they match with somebody. Now, there's another issue. It used to be, remember in our anthropological past? No, you don't. You weren't there. I wasn't there. But it's in our veins. And it said this, that during our entire lifespan, we probably never laid eyes on more than 150 humans. And most of them were related to us. So we had other people doing a lot of assessment for us if there was a new hunter who came in from another tribe. Today, you're sort of a lone wolf. You're trying to assess somebody who's also in isolation on a dating app, and it makes it very, very difficult. Finally, the other thing that happens with dating apps is we all suffer from something that psychologists call a paradox of choice. Now it goes like this. The more choice you are given, the less likely you are to make just a single choice. And when you do make a choice, you actually don't value that choice as much, partly because you didn't have to work for it, and also because you're always wondering about the one that got away. Is there a bigger, better deal out there? And so the dating apps capitalize on this. They give you way too much choice, and then people get a case of what I call dating apathy, where they match with a whole bunch of people, but they're not really energized or impassioned by anyone. But I'm going to tell you how to beat the algorithm. I'm going to tell you how you can fix this. Number one, never match with more than 2 people at once. Yep, that's it. And vet each of them carefully before you eliminate one. Now, how do you vet them? If they don't respond to you quickly, ghost them, swipe them away. If they refuse to get on the phone with you, if they refuse to do video phone, meet in the real world, any of that, swipe them, get rid of them. Don't develop a fantasy relationship on the app. It's the worst thing you can do. The game of finding one person who's completely impassioned and energized by you is really a game of eliminating most people. Yeah, it's an endurance game. It's about early on catching the people that are not right for you and being able to eliminate them. So at the end of the day, the one that shines through is the one that's really, really into you. Okay, only match with 2 at once. Work on trying to eliminate at least one of them. Create some kind of tests in your idea. Did they respond fast enough? What did they say? Will they get on the phone? Will they get in the real world? At a certain point, you're going to be left with one, and then the next question is, do I set up a real date with them? No. Do a drive-by date. I call it that. It's a coffee date. Meet for 20 minutes for a cup of coffee and be 2 polite adults in the real world. You can get through this. And then after that, you can decide if you would like to go on a real first date. Good luck to you. You got this. I'm Dr. Wendy Walsh. If you'd like to follow me on my social media, you sure can. I talk about the science of love all day long, and my handle everywhere is @Dr. Wendy Walsh. But we'll see you next time right here on Local Now.